Welcome to CCN TV News, your premier source for local and international news. From the streets of Kingston to the capitals of the world, we are ready to cover you stories that shape our world. Stay tuned for breaking news. The people who clap the loudest in your success can be the very ones who cheer you when you fall. And no case captures that painful truth more than what we see what's happening with Daddy Gargon. This is the story of how a number one supporter became a number one enemy. Daddy Gargon was once seen as a harmless elder on YouTube, an older man giving commentary on what he saw happening in the online space. He took a liking to Colaz Simmit's rise. Like many Jamaicans, he watched Colaz grow, cheered him on at first, and even positioned himself as someone with an eye for truth. To outsiders, it looked like respect, a 73-year-old grandfather figure keeping up with the new generation. But slowly, admiration began to curdle. The more Colaz platform expanded with bigger videos, stronger community ties, and support from the Diaspora, the louder Gargon's criticisms grew. Every step Colaz took forward seemed to trigger another rant, another claim, another sign. What started as commentary turned into a pattern of constant targeting. Somewhere along the line, the cheerleader became the critic, and the supporter became the rival. Then came the breaking point, Colaz's accident. It was a frightening moment, one that had fans across the world praying for his safety. Instead of joining in prayer, Daddy Gargon declared it a sign from God, proof in his mind that Colaz had disrespected an elder and was now paying the price. That statement exposed the depth of the fallout. No longer was this the voice of an elder guiding the youth. This was the voice of envy, disguised as prophecy. The man who once watched Colaz with admiration was now celebrating his near-death experience. This shift from supporter to enemy is not unique to YouTube. It's part of human nature. Sometimes people support you when you're small because your growth doesn't threaten them. But once your success shines brighter than their spotlight, admiration flips into resentment. Support becomes competition. Praise becomes criticism. And in the blink of an eye, your number one supporter becomes your number one enemy. That is exactly what we see in this case. Jamaican culture reveres elders. We say, respect your elders because wisdom comes with age, but with respect comes responsibility. Elders are supposed to teach patience, humility, and grace. Instead, Daddy Gargon chose the opposite path. At 73, rather than being remembered as a voice of guidance, he's remembered as a man who turned Badmind into a brand. He traded dignity for drama, wisdom for war, and compassion for controversy. When you examine the pattern, it becomes undeniable. Each time Colaz rises, Gargon drags. Each time Colaz wins, Gargon condemns. Each time Colaz stumbles, Gargon rejoices. That is not coincidence, that is envy, that is bitterness, this is exposure, and long before this exposé, Gargon's actions told the truth about who he had become. So here it is plain, your number one supporter can indeed become your number one enemy, and in this story, it is written in bold. Daddy Gargon is no longer the cheering elder. He has become the critic, the adversary, the man who found relevance not in building up, but in tearing down. The case of Daddy Gargon will be remembered as a warning that not every supporter clapping for you truly wants to see you win. If you like these kind of videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.